Lila lived in a small town near the big blue sea. Every morning she woke up to the sound of waves.
I love my little yellow house. It has a small garden with bright flowers. Roses and sunflowers grow there.
Her life was simple and quiet. She felt happy with these small things. She worked at the town's only bakery, the Sweet Spot. She knew everyone who came in. She baked bread and sweet cakes. The smell of warm bread filled the air. People smiled when they ate her treats. This made Lila feel good.
I enjoy talking to my customers. We share stories and laughter. My days are full of friendly faces. This work isn't for much money, but it gives me joy.
In the evenings, Lila liked to walk on the beach. The sand felt soft under her feet. She watched the sun go down. The sky turned orange and pink. Sometimes, she collected pretty shells. These walks helped her think. They made her feel peaceful.
Our town isn't a place for big dreams of riches. It's a place for quiet happiness. People know each other. They help each other. For me, this is a complete world.
Lila had Sam, a kind and strong fisherman. They had known each other since childhood. Their friendship slowly turned into love.
Sam understands me without many words. He knows my heart very well.
Sam loved the sea, just like Lila. He went out on his small boat early each morning. He brought back fresh fish for the town.
I often bring Lila a special shell or a smooth stone from my trips. These small gifts mean a lot to her. They're signs of my constant quiet love.
They shared simple dreams. They dreamed of fixing up an old cottage near the lighthouse. They wanted a small boat they could sail together on Sundays.
Being rich in love is the best kind of rich, Lila.
Their evenings were often spent together. Sometimes they cooked dinner. Sometimes they just sat on the porch, watching the stars. With Sam, Lila felt completely herself. She felt safe and cherished. His love was like a warm blanket on a cool night. She could not imagine her life without him. One Tuesday morning, something different happened. The postman brought a special letter for Lila. The envelope was thick and looked important. It had a stamp from a big city, far away. Lila felt a little nervous as she opened it.
The letter is from a very rich man. His name is Mr. Harrison. He owns many big companies. He wrote that he had heard about me. Someone had told him about my kindness and my hard work at the bakery. He was impressed by what he heard.
The letter offered Lila a job in his main office in the big city. The job was to be his personal assistant. Mr. Harrison wrote that the work would be exciting. She would learn many new things. She would meet important people. And then, there was the money. The letter named a salary. It was more money than Lila had ever imagined. It was enough money to buy a big house. It was enough money to travel the world. It was enough to change her life completely.
I need someone trustworthy and smart. I believe you are that person. I want you to start soon.
The letter felt like a dream, but it was also a dream that would take her far away. The letter lay on her kitchen table, shining under the morning light, a heavy weight. Lila read the letter again and again. Her heart felt like a drum. Boom, boom, boom. One part of her felt excited. So much money, a new life, adventure. She thought about all the things she could do. She could help her family. She could fix the leaky roof of the town library.
But another part of me feels a deep ache. The big city is so far. It's not my quiet beach. It's not my friendly town. And what about Sam? How could I leave Sam? His face appears in my mind, his gentle smile, his sea blue eyes. The thought of leaving him makes my stomach hurt.
She walked to the bakery that day with heavy feet. The smell of fresh bread did not make her smile. Her friends asked her if she was okay. She tried to act normal, but her mind was a storm of thoughts. Love or money. Her quiet life or a new, exciting one.
That evening, I did not go for my usual walk on the beach. I feel torn, like my heart is being pulled in two directions.
Lila knew she had to talk to Sam. It was the hardest thing. She found him near his boat. He was mending his nets, his strong hands working carefully. The sun was setting. She sat beside him on the old wooden dock.
Sam, I got a letter. It's about a job, a really good one. There's a lot of money involved.
Her voice was small and shaky. Sam listened quietly. He did not interrupt. His sea blue eyes looked at her. They were full of love, but also a little sadness. When she finished, he took her hand. His hand was warm and familiar.
Lila, this is a big chance. A chance for a different life. You must choose what is best for you. I will support your choice.
His words were kind, but they made the choice even harder.
Thank you, Sam. I don't know what to do.
Lila also talked to her mother. Her mother lived in a nearby village. She was a practical woman who had worked hard all her life.
Lila, this could change everything for you, for us. Think of the security.
Her mother wanted her to be safe and have an easier life. Her friends at the bakery had different ideas.
Money isn't everything, dear.
I decided I needed to see the city.
I can pay for a short visit.
Yes. I need to understand what this other life could be.
Lila took a train. The journey was long. As she got closer, the buildings grew taller, the sounds grew louder. The city was a giant, alive with energy. It was so different from her quiet town, exciting and a little scary. Mr. Harrison met her. He was polite and professional. He showed her the office high up in a skyscraper. From the window she could see the whole city. Cars looked like tiny toys. People rushed everywhere. The office was busy. Phones rang, people talked fast. Everyone looked important, wearing smart clothes.
I felt a bit out of place in my simple dress, but also a thrill. This was a place where big things happened.
Mr. Harrison explained the job again, talking about meetings and travel. He showed her the apartment she would have. It was beautiful and modern, with big windows and new furniture, much bigger than her little yellow house. Lila returned to her small town by the sea. As the train pulled into the familiar station, her heart felt lighter. The air smelled of salt and fish, the smell of home. Her little yellow house looked cozier than ever. Her flowers seemed to smile at her. She walked down to the beach. The waves greeted her like an old friend. The quietness was a comfort after the city's noise. Sam was waiting for her on the shore. He didn't ask many questions about her trip. He just smiled his gentle smile and held out his hand. They walked together along the water's edge. The sand was cool under her bare feet. They watched the seagulls fly. They didn't talk much, they didn't need to. Being with him felt right. It felt like coming home to her own heart. This was the quiet music she knew so well. Lila spent the next few days thinking. She walked on the beach a lot, watched the sun rise and set, helped at the bakery, the familiar routines grounding her. The choice was still there, a heavy weight in her chest. Mr. Harrison's offer had a deadline. She needed to tell him her decision soon. The golden letter still sat on her table, a reminder of the other path, the other life she could have.
I thought about what money could do. It could provide security, make life easier in many ways. I wouldn't have to worry about bills. I could help my mother more. These were good things, very good things.
But then she thought about what money could not buy. It could not buy the feeling of Sam's hand in hers. It could not buy the peace of her morning walks by the sea. It could not buy the sense of belonging she felt in her small town.
One morning I woke up very early. The sky was just beginning to turn pink. I went to the beach. The sea was calm. I saw Sam's boat going out, a small silhouette against the growing light. And in that moment, something became clear. My heart knew the answer.
She knew what she had to do. She had made the choice that was right for her soul, for her heart's true home. Lila wrote the letter to Mr. Harrison that same day. She chose her words carefully, expressed her gratitude, wished him well. Sending the letter felt like closing a door to one world, but opening another door wider. A small part of her wondered, what if? But a larger part of her felt sure. She had made the choice that was right for her soul, for her heart's true home.
Life in my small town continued. The sun rose, the waves whispered. I baked bread at the sweet spot. My customers smiled. I walked on the beach with Sam. We held hands and talked about our simple dreams again. The cottage by the lighthouse, the playful dog. These dreams felt precious and real. They were dreams we could build together, slowly, with love and shared effort, not with sudden riches.
Sometimes she thought about the big city, about the money she had turned down. Was it a mistake? Perhaps a little. But then she would look at Sam's smiling face, feel the warmth of the sun on her skin, hear the laughter of her friends, and she knew. She was rich in other ways, ways that money could not measure. She had chosen a life filled with love, peace, and belonging.
Years passed. We learned that choices shape a life. My choice had shaped mine into a tapestry of quiet joys and deep connections.